This is a 3-inch pipe, 3-inch PVC pipe. Maybe in your country it would be a different measurement, so let's measure it for you guys. Here you go. In the Philippines, here in the Philippines, they would say, if you go to the hardware, you have to say you need 3 inches, but it's not really 3 inches. It's, to be more accurate, it's more 8 centimeters, 80 millimeters, whatever you fancy. So we're gonna be using this, and we're gonna put holes in it, and we'll see. Maybe we can put 9 holes in this. Actually, this is sold in a very long length. I forgot to ask the hardware personnel on how long this is, but I needed to slice it in half in order to get it to transport it here to my house. So maybe this length we may be able to put about 9 to 10 plants in one tube. One tube, and I'll be using 6 of these in this project. Of course, you'll need more than just the tube, because we'll be letting water flow, so we need the actual couplings and end fittings, so that we can make the water flow halfway here without leaking. Of course, we'll need other stuff, but I'll just introduce the other materials as we go along. For now, what we're gonna do is cover this with what? We will cover it with insulation. Why do you ask? Why do we cover it with insulation? Because here in the Philippines, in Manila here in particular, Quezon City, during the summer, it's hot. It reaches 40 degrees, and if your plants are living in direct contact with water, we don't have the insulation of soil, we need to provide other means of insulation. Okay, now that we have finished insulating our pipes, it's time to drill our holes. It's the power tool time. Well, I have marked them with a distance of 6.5 inches for each hole, because I'm going to be using net pots. There you go. I'm going to be using 2-inch net pots, and I want them to have a distance of about 6.5 or 7 inches apart, so that it won't be overcrowded. And after doing so, I will end up with 9 to 10 holes per pipe. So let's get noisy. Well, I'm done with one pipe, and we ended up with 9 holes. And just in case you're wondering how will this work, we'll be using net pots. These are 2-inch net pots, and they'll sit just like that per hole. And you have your plant here. Of course, we're gonna use foam as medium, and water will flow here onto the other pipes, and we will circulate the water by using aquarium pump, I think. I'll find one of those in my next supply run. Now it's time for us to work on the end caps. These are threaded caps, so when it's time to clean the system, we can just take it apart, drain the water, and reassemble it again. And yeah, this helps for easy cleaning, this kind of setup. Now we have to drill a hole here so we can put the 25mm pipe, and we'll be doing the plumbing to circulate the water throughout the system. Now for us to be able to connect the 25mm or 3/4 PVC pipe here, we're gonna need this rubber grommet. This will provide a watertight seal so that we won't have leaking in the holes. However, we cannot go full center because it will lessen the amount of water retained in our pipes. So we have to push it a little upward like that and drill a hole in this area a bit higher than the center. This is as high as it goes for this kind of pipe, so we'll just have to make do. So for this to happen, so we're gonna have to mark the center. There you go. That part, that's where we're gonna drill, and that's the part we're gonna attach the grommet, and let's proceed. Hello, now it's time for us to stick the ends on our main pipe. Of course, we're gonna need the couplings before attaching the end. For this, we're going to use something called a PVC cement. When this dries, it has a rubbery finish, so it will help with the waterproofing. You're gonna need a brush, and we're gonna brush it on the insides and attach it on our pipe. After that, for good measure, we're gonna coat the ends with a rubber sealant, again for the purpose of waterproofing. Okay guys, now it's the time to make the final component of our system, which is our reservoir box. This is where we will mix the hydroponic solution, so it will be circulated through our hydroponic system. We'll need this pump, submersible pump, and we need to drill appropriate holes in the box, so we will have our output hose and our drain hose. I already pre-drilled one hole. This is the drain hole. This is where the water will come into the reservoir. Now we're gonna drill a smaller hole for the part where the hose goes out and the water goes out. A little bit higher. We want it to be as high as possible beside this uneven part. There we go. Just right. This is where we put the hose later. It's loose, but it's okay. We want that. We want a flexible setup. So we'll put the pump here. Oh, we need to drill another hole for the oxygen. I think it's okay to just go out here and get rid of the hose. Let's see. Yeah. No. Oh, yes. It fits. It fits, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. It's good enough. Is it squeezing? Nah, it's not squeezing it. It has enough allowance. Yes. Go with that. If it doesn't work, I can always drill another hole later. This is just a regular plastic box, but I have to insulate everything because, as I have said before, it's really hot here in the Philippines, in the urban Manila. So we need insulation so the water won't get hot and it won't kill the plants. Well, rain is starting to pour here, but I managed to complete it. I'm gonna have to do a leak test to see if we can finally transplant those seedlings. They are 14 days old. They are already. I need to transplant them now, or they'll be overdue by a day. But I think that's okay. Anyway.